Farming has been very helpful, very soothing as far as PTSD and trauma has gone. So it's something that has helped me to cope with my issues.
It's been, I would say, very life-changing for us.
Definitely.
I've actually learned a lot already. I was able to vaccinate some cattle, and I never really realized how big a cattle operation is, like how much land it takes up and how much, work it actually is. So that's been actually really exciting.
Save Farm's here to help out veterans like myself who really had a difficult time transitioning from military service, coming to the civilian world. It gives you a chance to understand a little bit more about ag and get to know the community a little bit better.
Our farming community is getting older. Most of them are my age or older and still farming, yet somebody's going to have to come in and take over those responsibilities. And who better to do that than our veterans who are already trained, already have skills, and are very dedicated and hardworking. And so I'm really excited to be a part of this educational plan to help veterans learn farming techniques so their transition can be smoother than mine was.
Agriculture covers food, fuel, and fiber, and it's every day in our day-to-day life. Does agriculture necessarily mean farming or ranching? No. Agriculture business is everything from A to Z. You can be interested in soils, you can be interested in crops, you can be interested in horticulture. Agriculture covers such a broad variety, so when they say they have an interest in ag, I'm always certain to help them and visit with them about some of the different careers and directions that they can travel.
It's a really great opportunity, and so I would just strongly encourage anyone, military, non-military, your spouse, just to check out the SAVE program because it really can change your life.
Save Farm is a working farm on 308 acres of land. We have cropland, about 50 acres where we actually grow row crops. We have roughly about 250 acres of grassland where we graze Hereford cows. We have an orchard with experimental hazelnuts, and we also have blackberries growing in our orchard. Right here on what we call the farmstead, which is roughly about 10 acres, we have our barn, our school buildings, and we have a victory garden, which is right next to our house tunnel. At any given time, we can have anything out here from sheep to ducks, cattle. Don't have any horses yet. If we have students that are interested in horses, then most likely we'll take them to one of our partner farms or one of the local farmers who have horses to get that experience. But if a student is interested, we have enough land and enough space out here, we can pretty much have any animal out here. Just don't go overboard. Bison is a little on the big side, so yeah.
So it's a good incubator space where you can actually try a project before you have to go out there and try and do it on your own without help. We actually can support you with both infrastructure and knowledge, and then you can learn and grow in one of the best ways by doing it.
We created this program to be mostly hands-on, a unique 6-month program. We've had shorter and longer programs. But working with veterans, we know that they're anxious to move on into another phase of their life. And so the traditional education program has its place. But for these veterans that have a family and other obligations, we knew we needed to put something available that was shorter in duration, really high intensity program, and that's what we've done. So we like to say that this is a 6-month-long boot camp, and that where you're going to be exposed to almost all the aspects of farming and agriculture. And then from there, you can find work in agriculture, or you can then see what of those areas, a wide variety of things we teach you, you would choose to go specialize in.
Our classes are organized a week or two at a time in modules, so you're completely immersed in the subject matter area rather than going an hour or 3 every week in a college course where you're getting little bits of it at a time. And so with the information concentrated like that, you pay attention to one thing at a time. And we actually are able to go deeper into a subject matter considering the time that we have you here. You can choose a 6-month set of courses or a year's worth of courses, and we give you a lot of information in that amount of time that you would not normally get in a freshman year of college.
They teach you here not only how to raise your own food, but to also restore the earth as you're doing that. So I think this is a great program as far as sustainability and just getting your feet wet and understanding, like, all right, what farmers have to go through to feed us as a nation, as a world.
If you're interested in agriculture and want to develop skills in agriculture, come talk to us, because we're all about doing hands-on training. We do training a little bit different. Do we have academics? Yes. Is it all focused on academics? No. It's primarily focused on hands-on. So we talk about what we're going to do and then we go do it. A lot of the stuff I teach are like the maintenance stuff, how to look at tractors, not brand new tractors, but old used tractors, which people start out in, and how to do the maintenance on them to keep them running to do what you need to do if you're doing small farming. We also talk a lot about how to do fencing and those kind of things and actually go do them, how to run a chainsaw, how to do all the little things that people don't have experience on, but if you don't have a little experience on them, you can hurt yourself bad doing them. And so that's what we do. We actually get them out driving tractors and running chainsaws and building fence to learn all about those kinds of things. And it's not just that. So one of the things we start people out on is a business experience. So we have them build a business plan.
One of the first classes talks about your business plan, and so we ask you to define your dream, what it is that you want, and then you plan out how much it's going to cost you and the time frame during the year, what time you need to do each of the important tasks for that particular entity that you want to do. And so by the time you leave here, you're ready to start. You will have already been able to talk with financial institutions to receive a loan if that's what you need to start. But the best part of it is that you have planned exactly what you're going to do so that you have it on paper and you don't have to guess or you don't have to struggle at that point in time. You can just start it and do it.
It's also great too if you and your wife, your spouse, are interested in doing it. We can do it together, and it's really great because we can kind of feed off each other. We work together. We get to spend the day together, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Most days. But it's just a really great opportunity for you and your spouse to start your own business, start your own new life. And it's really healing. Coming from a military background, there's a lot of things that we endure. And when we come back, it's really hard to come back into society a lot of times. And we don't really fit in. And this is just a really great place where you can come, you can kind of heal, you can find a purpose in your life, for your life. And I can speak personally that since I've been doing this, I've gotten a lot better. My depression, anxiety, everything, it's been really great to kind of feel like I have a purpose again.
First of all, look on the website, get the contact information, set up an appointment to come out so that there is someone to meet you and greet you, because we could be in the back 40 when you come, and that won't be as helpful. We can always take you around the farm and show you every aspect of it, and then you can learn about when the start dates are. And because we do modules, it's possible to plug in any time during the year. It's most helpful with financial aid and scholarships to be able to start at the beginning of the semester. But because we are on a modular system, you can actually plug in anytime.
One of the unique things about Save Farm that's not like any other school, in my opinion, is once a student graduates from the Save Farm, they're not done with the Save Farm. We consider ourselves to be the starting point of a community. So you can graduate from Save Farm this year, and in 5 years, if you feel that, hey, there's something else that you want to learn, come on back. We're here for you. If you feel that, hey, I just didn't pick up on that when I did graduate, can I come in for a refresher? We're here. If you have a question about anything dealing with ag, we're here. We're part of that network, and we hope that going through the program, we help you to build your network up so that you can be a successful farmer or rancher or in any type of agribusiness that you desire.